Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and in today's video, we've actually got something a little bit different for you. Now, we talk about mattress firmness all the time in our mattress content and how it relates to how you like to sleep, your body type, and all kinds of stuff. And in today's video, we're gonna be doing a deep dive on soft beds versus firm beds, and even talk about medium beds a little bit to try and figure out which one might work best for you. Now, we're gonna mention a few specific mattresses in this video, but if you're looking for a firm or a soft mattress, we'll try and link some of our favorites for you down below in the description, and there's just gonna be a ton of stuff down there to help you out with your mattress search. I hope you find today's video helpful. If so, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But let's just get into it now and start talking about sleeper types, which is probably gonna be the #1 factor for you when you're trying to decide the firmness level of your next mattress. One thing that I do wanna mention briefly before we really get into it is that no matter how comfortable your new mattress is and how well it works for you and your sleeping preferences, when you first get it, it will take a couple weeks for your body to adjust to it. I slept on a really terrible full-size innerspring mattress for a long time, and when I got my new purple mattress, it just took about 2 weeks for my body to really adjust to it and find it comfortable. So don't be surprised if you get a brand new mattress, your body might have a few aches and pains. Just give it some time for it to sort of iron out. And basically every single mattress you're gonna buy online comes with a trial period of at least 100 nights. So if after a couple weeks your body doesn't adjust to it and you don't end up liking it, you can get a full refund. So let's start talking about soft beds versus firm beds now and which one you might wanna get. And the most important factor you're gonna wanna consider when trying to decide the firmness level of your next mattress is gonna be your preferred sleeping position. Do you sleep on your back, your stomach, your side, or a combination of all three? Most people have a preferred sleeping position. Me personally, I sleep most of the night on my side. I usually fall asleep on my side, but occasionally I'll wake up on my back. So I would call myself a combination sleeper, but primarily I'm a side sleeper. Generally, if you sleep on your side like me, you're probably gonna want a softer mattress. And if you sleep on your back or your stomach, you're probably gonna want a firmer mattress. Now, this isn't necessarily a rule, but it's a really good guideline to use when shopping for your next mattress. But what's the real reason behind side sleepers usually wanting a softer bed? Well, the biggest factor is gonna be pressure relief. When you lay down on your side, you're gonna notice that your hip and your shoulders are bearing the majority of your weight since they're the parts of your body that stick out the most. If you've ever been camping before and tried sleeping on your side on a thin sleeping pad or just on the ground, you probably noticed that you woke up at least once with serious discomfort in your shoulders or hips. Maybe even your arm went numb. This is kind of an extreme example, but it is what can happen if a side sleeper tries to sleep on a bed that's too firm for them. Sleeping on a softer mattress would allow your hips and shoulders to sink into the material a little more and really cradle those pressure points and help you sleep in comfort. The other big reason that primary side sleepers want a softer bed is that it can actually exacerbate lower back pain. If you're sleeping on your side and you can't sink into the mattress enough, your spine won't actually be in a straight line. There's a good chance on a firm bed that your spine will actually have a slight curve, which can cause problems long term. So those are the big reasons primary side sleepers usually seek out a softer mattress. But the inverse is also true for back and stomach sleepers. They usually want a firmer mattress. If you try and sleep on your back on a mattress that's too soft, what ends up happening is your trunk and hips, which carry the majority of your body mass, sinks below your torso, which can lead to a slightly curved spine. This can cause back pain, and it's also just not as comfortable for sleeping. A firm mattress is just gonna prevent you from sinking into it as much and help your spine stay in a straight line, whether you're sleeping on your back or your stomach. But what about a bed that lies somewhere in the middle when it comes to firmness? The vast majority of beds sold online do hover around a medium, and that's just because no matter what position you sleep in, most people can get by on a medium firmness. And it's especially good for combination sleepers. Since I spend the majority of the night on my side, but some of the time on my back, a bed with a medium firmness works really well for me. And a medium firmness usually works pretty well for couples who might not have the exact same sleeping preferences. Medium beds are really popular because they work, but they might not be exactly ideal for you and your preferences. If you're specifically seeking out a softer mattress, they just might not provide enough pressure relief, or they might not provide you with enough firmness. The other biggest factor you're gonna wanna consider when choosing a mattress firmness is actually gonna be your body weight. That's because firmness is actually somewhat subjective. If you're a heavier person like myself, you're gonna put more pressure on the mattress, and you'll likely feel it to be a bit softer than the average person. And the opposite is true if you're a lighter person who generally feel beds to be firmer. We try our best to rate firmness for the average size individual, and we have people on our team of varying body weights. For reference, I usually hover somewhere between 210 and 220 pounds, which is a bit heavier than average. But if you're much lighter than me, say you're somewhere around 120 pounds and you're a side sleeper, you might want to seek out something extra soft that's going to provide you with enough pressure relief. Or if you're a very heavy back sleeper, you're gonna want something extremely firm. Now, there are beds out there specifically engineered to handle the needs of heavier individuals. They can support up to 2 500-pound people. And we'll try and link our reviews of those beds down in the description if you want to learn more about them. And the last thing I want to mention about this topic is actually going to be pricing. Now, the vast majority of sleepers out there, somewhere around 70%, are primary side sleepers, and mattress brands know this. A lot of the times, brands will have their flagship mattress, and then they'll have an upgraded version of the bed that's noticeably softer and caters to the needs of most side sleepers. Beds like the Puffy Royal mattress, the Puffy Luxe, Tufts Needle Mint, and the Casper Nova are softer beds that are priced higher than the brand's flagship mattress. This isn't to say that getting a firmer mattress is necessarily going to be more affordable. Basically, any bed that's more specialized is probably going to cost a little bit more, especially those beds that I mentioned earlier that are extra firm and designed for the needs of heavier people. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the subject of soft beds versus firm beds. And the long story short is that when you're initially starting your online mattress search, you're going to want to figure out your primary sleeping position, consider your body weight and whether you're sharing this mattress with a partner, and then shop accordingly. If you are a primary side sleeper who wants a lot of pressure relief, we would definitely recommend you check out some soft mattresses. There's a lot that we've reviewed that we really like. And conversely, if you're a back or stomach sleeper, we'd recommend you look at firmer mattresses first. But maybe you're a combination sleeper or you share this mattress with someone else, you might want to look at a medium mattress. Either way though, we have a ton of information in the description to help you out with said mattress search, so I hope you check it out. I hope you find it helpful. And if you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. We appreciate that a lot. But that's enough for me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.